All right, viewers, let's now begin with one story that has astounded all. A Dharm Sansad was organized in Haridwar, the state of Uttarakhand. And what we saw was one by one, saffron-wearing Hindu Mahasabha leaders coming up and giving out the most blasphemous statements, calling for the genocide of Muslims. After a video of the Dharam Gurus making a clarion call for a Hindu nation went viral, the video allegedly shows speakers preach violence against Muslims. In the three-day assembly of religious leaders at Haridwar Ved Niketan, the event was organized by Yati Narsimhanand, a religious leader who had been accused of inciting violence with his hate speeches in the past as well. During the event, Narsimhanand allegedly called for forming an organization and coming together to take on Muslims and called for actual genocide. During the event, Narsimhanand allegedly called for forming an all-Hindu country without madrasas and masjids. The organizers even made other religious leaders pledge to work on a plan to counter jihad and increase Hindu population. What has happened is, viewers, that the incumbent government of Uttarakhand has said absolutely nothing on the hate speeches, while everything has been caught on camera. The police, the local police, has not taken any action. There have been till now 0 arrests, while all these leaders that you see on your television screen have made the most vitriolic statements, the most bigoted statements, and actually called for arms. Where Hindus are concerned, they have asked them to take to arms and called for a Muslim genocide.
यहाँ पर हर वक्ता ने भारत को हिंदू राष्ट्र बनाने की बात कही। हम लोगों ने इस धर्म संसद में एक बात रखी कि उत्तराखंड देवभूमि हिंदू धर्म का उद्गम स्थल है। अगर उद्गम स्थल को नहीं बचाया जा सकता तो भारत हिंदू राष्ट्र बनाना बड़ा मुश्किल होगा।
जो भी हिंदू सगन लड़के लड़ते हैं और उनको गैर हिंदू एफआईआर दर्ज करके फांसते हैं किसी भी केस में, उसे हम बचाने का पूरा प्रयास करेंगे। उनके परिवार के और उनके साथ हम खड़े होंगे, क्योंकि आज तक उन बच्चों को कोई परिवार को हाथ देने के लिए, हाथ आशीर्वाद देने के लिए खड़ा नहीं हुआ। ये संगठन जो यति नरसिंहानंद जी का है, ये पूरा उनके साथ रहेगा।
All right, viewers, the latest news break also now coming in. The local police has come out and made the most bizarre statement. They are saying they are monitoring the situation. Why hasn't any action been taken is the big question. But the local police says, amidst all the outrage over the Haridwar hate meet, the Uttarakhand cops are saying they are monitoring the situation and examining if an FIR can be filed. Let's listen in.
देखिए, पुलिस इस पर नज़र रखे हुए है और जो भी आवश्यक कार्रवाई होगी, विधिक कार्रवाई पुलिस अमल में लाएगी और शांति व्यवस्था को ध्यान में रखते हुए पुलिस लगातार सारी गतिविधियों पे पैनी नज़र रखी हुई है।
I want to cut across to my colleague Mohit, who's joining us for more. Mohit, it's rather bizarre. How is the police saying that they're looking at grounds if an FIR can be filed? This is an out-and-out hate speech. It's been caught on camera. What is the local Haridwar police mulling over?
Well, Preeti, it seems that, on one hand, you have the police, which has been caught unaware, totally unaware of something like this that actually went about. And it's only after the social media outrage that it came about to be that the police finally took some kind of action, or perhaps decided to take some kind of action. And what we are, hearing and the bites coming in are clearly something of a late decisive nature of the police that's very categorically visible here as well. Now, let's talk about what really this conclave was all about. This was called a Dharm conclave, and it was all about seers and several people from the same mindset coming together and at the same time mulling and trying to understand as to how things were going on. The idea being that they wanted to first and foremost understand what exactly is happening with regards to their own religion, and secondly, they wanted to furthermore highlight these same issues as well. Now, there have been a wide range of people who were present there as well. Let's talk about them as well. It was organized by a self-called religious guru. You had Yati Narsimhanand, On the other hand, there were several other, such people present there as well. It included the likes of Prabodhanand Giri of the Hindu Raksha Sena. You had, people from the political side as well. BJP's Udita Tyagi was also there, and so was Ashwini Upadhyay as well. Now, Ashwini Upadhyay in his latest statement has come out and said that he was only present there for 30 minutes and not more than that, and he has absolutely no idea of what really transpired in that conclave. But clearly, it is for the police to now come out and answer all these questions as to what exactly transpired in those 3 days. What
you're just saying there, number one, these are not fringe players, which usually, is blamed on wherever hate speeches come into play. They are blamed on fringe elements. These are not fringe elements. They are mainstream players. Most of them come from the Hindu Mahasabha. Some of them have political affiliations. Some of them even very close to the current political dispensation of Uttarakhand.
Well, absolutely, and that really raises the questions whether this is precisely the reason that the police is still mulling over what kind of action can be taken actually, or are there any political strings being pulled as well, or the police is still waiting for an answer or perhaps a hint coming in from the political side so that an action can actually be taken with respect to perhaps filing of an FIR, because you have complaints already coming in. You have TMC's Saket Gokhale who has come out and registered a complaint, an official complaint, and yet if the police does not find anything wrong with what really transpired in that conclave, then the police really has a lot to answer, and the blame would once again, or rather the onus for that matter, would once again fall on the police to justify their action, or rather in this case their inaction. Because so far it seems that the only bit of outrage that has been created, or the only action that we've seen, is on social media, or people coming out and condemning this conclave altogether, and the speeches that were made there. And more importantly, nothing of that sort has actually happened from the police's or the administration side.
Mohit, I appreciate you for joining us. It's quite bizarre because the current government, the incumbent government, has said absolutely nothing. The opposition, we haven't heard anything from the Samajwadi Party. We haven't heard anything from the Congress as well on this. But what is most bizarre, viewers, is that the Haridwar police has now given a statement where they say they are monitoring the grounds if an FIR can be lodged. Food for thought. Where the Delhi riots are concerned, many are right now rotting in jails without even having any documented evidence to suggest that they made a hate speech. Let's cut across now to the latest news break that we are getting in. All right, moving on to the latest news break coming in regard to the blast which took place in Punjab, Jalandhar. We are going to cut across to that news break. Viewers, okay, let's now shift focus and cut across to the next news break that is coming in from Ludhiana. The latest that has come in is that the Chief Justice of India has reacted to the blast that had taken place in Ludhiana court. Chief Justice Ramanna has expressed shock over what happened in Ludhiana. He has sought for a detailed investigation. He has spoken to the Chief Justice of Punjab and Haryana regarding what transpired in Ludhiana. Chief Justice of India, Mr. Ramanna, Justice Ramanna, has stepped in, taken suo motu cognizance in the sense that he has now spoken to his counterparts in Punjab, in Haryana, and asked for a detailed report on what really went down. But let's now cut across and tell you exactly what happened in Ludhiana court today. A blast took place. Investigations are still on what the nature of the blast was. Take a look.
गिरिया छत उथे बंदे कहंदे कपड़े मैं कहा कपड़े नहीं मैं जो कपड़े उतारे तो उथे डेड बॉडी पई आ हुण ये नहीं पता दूजी मंजिल बाथरूम दे कोल बाथरूम दे विच बाथरूम कितने मिनट पहले गल है ये अद्धे पौने घंटे दी गल है और सारी अदालतां ये ब्लास्ट कोई बंदा अणहोनी करके गया बम ब्लास्ट
कोर्ट ਕੰਪਲੈਕਸ ਲੁਧਿਆਣੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਫਲੋਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਟਾਇਲਟ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਧਮਾਕੇ ਦੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਆਈ ਸੀਗੀ और इमीडिएटली असी सारे सीनियर अफसर असी रश किए मौके पर ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਲਿਮਿਨਰੀ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ 'ਚ ਆਈ ਕਿ ਇਹਦਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਸਕਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਮੀਡੀਏਟਲੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੰਕਲੂਜਨ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਣਾ। ਪਰ ਇੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਸਪੈਕਟ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਬੋਡੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਇਡੈਂਟੀਫਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਔਰ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੀ ਇੰਪੈਕਟ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਾਂ ਐਕਸਪਲੋਸਿਵ ਦਾ, ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਨੇੜੇ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਉਹ ਕੈਰੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ। ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੀਲਿਮਿਨਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਕਨਫਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ। ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀ 4 ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਜਰਡ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਊਟ ਆਫ ਡੇਂਜਰ ਹੈ।
All right, let's cut across right now. Lots of politics taking place on what happened in Ludhiana. The Congress, the Aam Aadmi Party, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Akalis have all jumped in. Let's take you through on the various political reactions that have been coming in. Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi said there are attempts to disturb the peace in Punjab ahead of state polls. Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu also tweeted condemning the blast. The BJP slammed Navjot Singh Sidhu for his ties with Pakistan and elder brother Imran Khan. Akalis Sukhbir Singh Badal has also questioned the law and order in the state.
जिन्हां दे सट्टां वजियां उन्होंने ऐसी मिले है वो आउट ऑफ डेंजर है, किसी नूं किसी तरह का कोई खतरा नहीं है। पर ये बड़ी मंदभागी घटना हुई है। सानूं लगदा है कि आउण वालीआं चोणां नूं देख के अराजकता फैलाउण दी पंजाब दे विच कोशिश है। इस दे पिछे किहड़ियां एजेंसियां या कोई जिहड़ा गैंग है या क्या है ਉਹਦੇ बारे तहकीकात चल रही है। बड़ी छेती ऐसी किसी नतीजे पे पहुंच जावांगे।
मुझे बहुत दुख है और ये बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि एक पॉलिटिकल एजेंडे के लिए लोगों में डर फैलाया जा रहा है। ये नकारात्मक राजनीति की पराकाष्ठा है कि बेकसूर लोगों की जानें ली जा रही हैं वोट्स की पोलराइजेशन के लिए। मेरा सवाल यह है कि 4.25 साल सब कुछ ठीक था और ये सेम प्रक्रिया बंगाल में भी हुई। ये 4.25 साल ठीक था और यकायक जब 1-2 महीने रह जाते हैं तो अ सीरीज ऑफ इवेंट्स, बेअदबी फिर बेअदबी, लोग पहरेदार बने और अब ये जघन्य अपराध। ये कौन सी लड़ाई है भाई?
अपनी जी स्टेट आ ये बॉर्डर स्टेट आ, ये भी रूल आउट नहीं किया जा सकता कि जो जड़ियाँ कोई बाहर फोर्सिज ने उन्हों का भी ये कारा हो सकता, क्योंकि वो कभी नहीं चाहते कि पंजाब जड़ा स्टेबल रहे। और ये पंजाब स्टेबल होंदा तो पूरा हिंदुस्तान स्टेबल है। ये अनस्टेबल करने की कोशिशां कीतियां जाणगियां। असीं जिहड़ी है इनू हाई अलर्ट तो पंजाब अज किया, पहला भी किया सी, बॉर्डर ते वैसे ही साडा हाई अलर्ट रहिंदा ते पूरे पंजाब च हाई अलर्ट किया।
अज थोड़ी देखो कचहरियां च बंब ब्लास्ट होया, ये तो माड़ी गल की है कि इत्थे कानून की व्यवस्था नहीं। पुलिस जिहड़ा काम पुलिस दा उस काम तो हटा के सियासी वेंडेटा तरफ लगे है। तो मैं डीजीपी नूं कहना चाहना है कि डीजीपी दा काम आ नहीं है कि जो सियासी वेंडेटा करे, उन्होंने काम है लॉ एंड ऑर्डर मेनटेन करना। जिहड़ा काम आ नहीं कर रहे, मैं स्ट्रोंगली कंडेम करदा तो कहना चाहना है कि सरकार बिल्कुल फेल है। जिन्ने देर रहूगी उन्ने दिन पंजाब का नुकसान होगा।
पंजाब के माहौल को बिगाड़ने की कोशिशें लगातार कुछ लोग कर रहे हैं। आने वाले इलेक्शंस को देख लगता है कि पंजाब में शांति भंग करने की कोशिशें की जा रही हैं। पहले बेअदबी, अब लुधियाना कोर्ट कॉम्प्लेक्स में बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट जिसमें कुछ लोगों की जानें तक चली गई। ये सारी एक कंस्पिरेसी के तहत, एक साजिश के तहत पंजाब के माहौल को बिगाड़ने की कोशिश करी जा रही है। चन्नी सरकार लॉ एंड ऑर्डर के मामले में, कानून व्यवस्था बनाए रखने के मामले में पूरी तरीके से फेल हो गई है।
Welcome back. You're watching a fact check segment where we bust certain claims masquerading to be facts on social media platforms and WhatsApp groups. Now, there was a video of anti-Modi slogans against him in Varanasi. That's a video that is being circulated. It's a fake video superimposed over original Varanasi video. Fact check, fake video. A quick break on the other side is to the point.